Hi everyone and welcome to this new video tutorial, the last for this year. Today we're gonna see how to install properly Nordic Souls 3.0, a mod list for Skyrim Anniversary Edition, maybe the greatest ever for the balance and the contents it brings, because one thing about the mod list of Skyrim is that with old computers like mine, you will have crashes and other issues about, for example, the FPS. With Nordic Souls, even the ultimate release, you won't have any trouble. If we see the system requirements, for example, I have an NVIDIA maybe the 1060, but really far away from what is recommended by the creator of this mod list. Nonetheless, my system is working very fine, and I'll show you in a minute. And I'm doing this tutorial because the instructions have some points that in my case didn't work, and I saw that on YouTube for now there is nothing about these troubles, and so then we follow these steps. The first step and the second step, you need to do them. I will also report the link in the description. You need to install these two softwares and fully disable OneDrive. For example, I don't have OneDrive installed in my PC, so I didn't have to do that. And this is very important. You need to reinstall Skyrim from scratch. So if you have other mod lists, I had, for example, Nordic Souls 2.4. I had to disinstall Skyrim and also all the mod list and reinstall from scratch. But when you do this thing, you don't have to do all these passages, in fact, because they say you have to create another Steam library using, for example, this tool. I tried to do that, but the problem is that Wabbajack uh, always search for Steam Apps Common Skyrim Special Edition. So if you change the location of the library, Wabbajack won't install Nordic Souls and the installation will fail. For example, in my case, they suggest you to do that. Maybe someone also did that because this is the optimal configuration, but I can assure you that it can work anyway, even if you install Skyrim go straight with no other modification. And this also is not necessary because Skyrim won't update anymore, I think. But you can do that if you want. And the most important thing is to check that the language of Skyrim is in English. That is just the one thing you need to check. Going here, right click and go to properties, I think, yes, and the language must be in English. Then you can also bypass this passage. For example, this passage, I didn't have the requirement for this to be done. And I just have done the SSD. I don't have an SSD. I just done the NVIDIA passage. So go to the NVIDIA panel and change to 10 gigabytes. I have done that, but all the other passage I wasn't able to do them because I don't have any SSD, and also the requirements for the performance settings. And also this passage is considering that you have another local disk. I didn't have them. Another or others local disk. So I installed Nordic Souls on my PC, and then I have installed the download folder on an external disk, and we'll see them in a second. And also it says to change the language in English. We have done that. And this is very important. You need to install Wabbajack. Wabbajack is one of the mod list manager. I have tried Vortex. I prefer Wabbajack because you really need to click install the mod list, like in this case, and if everything is fine, you have done nothing else to do. Vortex, you have also to install for example the Skyrim script extender or other software, so you have to do many passages and check if they work. In this case with Wabbajack, you install Wabbajack from the link in the description, and you have done that. If installing the mod you receive errors, it means that something is going wrong. And if you can't interpretate the errors, I suggest you to use ChatGPT or other artificial intelligence tools, because they will find what is wrong in the code and return the result to you. And in my case, for example, my problem was what I was saying before about the Steam library. And so I disinstall again Skyrim and start from scratch. Okay, in time of installation 2 hours more or less if you go premium with Nexus, otherwise also 6 from 10 hours. So you will decide. It is more or less 190 gigabytes plus the Skyrim anniversary edition that are another 16-17 gigabytes. So be sure to have this space on your PC, otherwise you won't complete the installation. And also the same gigabytes, you have to need them free, for example on an external disk. When you install Nordic Souls, it will ask you for a location on the for the game, and I chose my personal PC, and another for the download, and I chose the external disk. When you play, you could try also to remove the external disk. It should work. Otherwise, keep the external disk connected to your PC to make the mod work properly. And all these things are the error, and I didn't occur in one of them except for the Steam library location. Once you have done that, you can just click Nordic Souls and it will launch. And this mod organizer is also fit in the installation. You don't have to do anything else. In the previous version you had to do other passages, so for now is really simple, like installing a game on Steam, just is on Wabbajack and not on Steam. What I can say about Nordic Souls is really perfect. So I click this one and click run. I didn't touch anything in here, just click run and it will run. This mod list is really balanced. I have an old PC, 6-year-old, and also at that time it wasn't the best in the market. So if I can do it, you can do it too. I don't have an SSD. I have 500 gigabytes of PC memory. So my PC with other mod lists it won't work. For example, Novus or the greatest Skyrim Modlist for the graphics, it won't work. But Nordic Souls is really balanced, and the 3.0, the reason why I decided to reinstall this version is that they added a lot of quests and all new dynamics, for example, for the UI or the combat system or the characters or the ambientation, the alternative start. You have a lot of new things to do, and I didn't occur in any crash yesterday. I didn't play a lot, in fact, but the game is completely fine. And I also connect the game to my television with an HMD, and it works very fine. I play with a controller, so it works also with a controller, PS5 controller. Let's wait just 1 second. As you can see, my the time of entering the game is a lot. This is because of my PC, but in game everything is fine and perfect, so you need just some patience. If you have a better PC than mine, maybe you have already started a new game, but I'm still waiting. And also another problem is that I am recording, so my PC is really struggling now. But everything will be fine. About other changing settings, I didn't touch anything. Also in game, the shaders, but you can do that if you want. There is a very intuitive menu, but I don't think it's necessary. The game is working really fine. And also comparing to the 2.4, the 2.4, the graphics was not so good. Better, of course, than the original Skyrim, but not so fit with the 2025 graphic. But the 3.0 is perfect also from that way. So I'm really happy about this project. It is free, the mod list is free. Just as I said, if you want to download in less time, you need to subscribe to Nexus. You can also buy 1 month and then unsubscribe. You spend more or less $10, I think. Okay, we are in. So I click on continue because yesterday I started a new game. Of course, if you want to install this mod list, you have to restart your game. You can't start from another version of Nordic Souls or other Skyrim mod list. It's not possible, unfortunately, but in my case, it was okay. So I restarted. We will see how the graphic is good. Now I'm using my keyboard and my mouse. I'm not with the controller. My PC is exploding. Now I will also connect to like a freezing chamber. It's because in my case I'm recording. A lot of RAM is going is going off. Okay, we are in.
wear the garb of a true Nord. I salute you.
Fight these Stormcloak soldiers. Type of combat system. I'm done.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh?
But as you can see, the Modlist is completely working. So now I am quitting. Well, let's see just something else. For example, the new menu, the new quest. You have also a bestiary. It wasn't in the previous version. The wolf, skeever, the quest log, very like the previous Skyrim. You have also the skills tab, the stats, very useful. It wasn't in the previous version. And you have also the horses tab, but I don't have any horse. And you have items, magic, and also order squad, because you can command your NPCs, your followers. The items tab really like the previous version of the game is perfect for me, and also the magic tab really similar, but for magic. Magic sometimes is in this place, but I think this is a very good idea. And then you have the world map. Is different from other version of Skyrim, and it's really big. In this version they also added Cyrodiil. You can go to Cyrodiil with Beyond Bruma expansion. I don't remember how to run with the keyboard. So they also... okay, I found it. No. Yes, with the alt. That just probably a bit... sorry. I clicked on the Windows tab. We have a foggy day now, so the colors are not so beautiful. Going to another place where I will die in a second, and then I will complete this tutorial. Alright. Faster than I thought. Also the screensavers and the screens are fantastic in my opinion. You can also change with Q and R the tips, but not working. Okay. So in this case we are also in the open world, so when the performances are stretched to the limit, if you go inside is easier for your PC, but as you can see I'm perfectly working even outside. FPS are great. And so thank you very much for watching this video. I will leave everything in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and if you have any question, don't hesitate to comment. So thank you very much again. Leaving now my desktop, and see you with the next video. Bye bye.